My top 10 most complimented summer fragrances so far this year. What is going on, guys, and welcome again to another video. Yes, we are halfway through summer and I just couldn't wait to tell you what really worked on my skin so far. I mean, this is kind of like expectations versus reality type of a video. What am I trying to say is you expect things. You expect certain fragrances to just to shine. On the other hand, seriously, some fragrances actually don't meet your expectations and some others actually surprise you. And this video is the surprising part. I'm not saying that all fragrances actually disappointed me. No, there's some staples that actually are here. But seriously, guys, there are some fragrances here in this list that really ranked pretty high. And they almost became one of my all-time favorite summer fragrances, like bar none. But hey, listen, I need to dance first before I start showing you my list, okay? That was a quickie dance this time. Sorry for the disappointment. My number 10 on my list is a new release that I love. And I made a video on it. I'm just gonna put a card and a link to the video down below. Please go check it out. This fragrance is very different and unique to me that I never really smelled any summery vanilla based fragrance like ever, but this one. It's fresh musky vanilla, not too sweet, not too cloying. It smells somewhat like a suntan lotion, but a sexy suntan lotion. And yes, I'm talking about Juliette Has a Gun vanilla vibe. Look at this pretty bottle, first of all. This one was the black horse for me personally, guys, going out at night. Seriously, guys, it just shines during this really hot, humid nights. It makes you feel fresh, it makes you feel clean, it makes you feel like you just came from the beach because of that suntan lotion vibe. It just worked great on my skin and it got me a few compliments. Check it out. My number 9 on my list is a fragrance that I haven't featured in a long time and I just don't know why. Seriously, guys, for being niche, I think this fragrance is one of the cheapest niche-based fragrances. If you are looking for a great summery niche-based fragrances with a great price and a great performance as well, I would highly encourage you to try GEIR NESS. This is very fresh but somewhat sweet because of the lychee note. And lychee is a fruit and it gives a watery, semi-sweet vibe. Somewhat powdery as well, so this is very fresh but with a powdery undertone. It smells great and I love it, and it lasts and it projects and it gets compliment. GEIR NESS. My number 8 on my list is a fragrance I personally do adore. It's one of my favorites from the MAISON KURKDJIAN house and I pretty much love this house. And yes, I'm talking about AQUA UNIVERSALIS FORTE. This one is freaking awesome, guys. Holy the crab cannoli. This one can't get any better to my nose. It's extremely fresh, extremely clean, extremely floral. Yes, so you have to be acceptable and liking white florals. But I think it smells great on a man or a woman. It's just totally unisex. And yes, it gets very positive feedback from people. I'm really surprised it's not higher on this list due to the fact that it usually gets me a lot of compliments. But this year, a lot of fragrances here got me more compliments than this. Also due to the fact that I didn't wear it as much. So that counts also. My number 7 on my list, it's a sexy daytime fragrance. And yes, I'm talking about PRADA L'Homme. This is just fantastic. It smells very clean, very sophisticated. It smells very powdery though. So if you're not into powdery fragrances, this one probably is not gonna be for you. But on the other hand, it gets positive feedback from people. Mostly, pretty much all the time. PRADA L'Homme, I just love it. And I started wearing it going out at night. And actually, it works great going out at night. Especially in these scorching summer heat nights. This one is perfect for that. Seriously, guys, I'm really surprised and shocked that Zerjoff Neo is only on my number 6 this year. Well, things happen. I don't know if you guys already know, Zerjoff Neo is one of my favorite freshies like ever, bar none. And it still is. I still love you, baby. But to be fair here, it just didn't get me as much compliments as I expected it to be. You kind of disappointed me in a way, baby. But I still highly recommend this one for you guys, especially if you get some cash. Go check this one out. Go get a sample or something and check it out. Don't miss out on this. Seriously guys, my number 5 on this list, it is actually also my most worn summer fragrance this year, like bar none. This is like a dumb rich work staple to me, and every time when I don't know what to wear and when I'm in a rush, I always gravitate toward wearing Prada Amber Pomme. This one smells very clean, very soapy. It's more like a very expensive bar soap smelling type of a fragrance. But the best part about it to me that it lasts for a long time on my skin. It gives me a full day wearing easily. It's one of those fragrances that gives you like a really clean, priceless vibe that I love. My number 4 on my list is a fragrance I love for the longest time, and I've been always plugging it in and I've been always praising it. But surprisingly this year, I don't know what happened, but it went from here to all the way up here. Seriously. It's a great fragrance that actually lasts on my skin like pretty much all day. I know a lot of you guys don't have the same experience, unfortunately, but I just don't know. It works on my skin and I love it. And yes, I'm talking about Un Jardin sur le Nil by Hermes. This is phenomenon, very fresh, very zingy, with the green mango, semi-sweet but tart at the same time note that I love. And seriously guys, trust me, from my own experience, this one works wonders, especially outdoors in this scorching hot summer heat. It makes me feel good about myself. Un Jardin sur le Nil by Hermes is a great one. My number 3 on my list is FRAPIN by l'Humaniste. Yes, this fragrance smell-wise is 10 out of 10 bar none. But for a lot of you guys, they just hate the fact that it doesn't last as long. For me personally, I am lucky enough that it gives me like 5 hours, 6 hours sometimes if I'm pushing it. And I'm really happy with that performance, especially from a great smelling fragrance like l'Humaniste. Seriously guys, this one gets a lot of compliments. People love the smell of this one, especially of my skin. This one, it just goes bananas when it comes to compliments. I don't care how long this one lasts. I would still buy this expensive. I would still rock it. I would still enjoy it. First of all, due to the fact that I love the smell of it, and second of all, I just love the amount of attention it gets me, and I love attention, yes. My number 2 on my list is AQUA CELESTIA by MFK, MAISON Francis KURKDJIAN, bro. Seriously. To this day, this is my favorite summery base fragrance, like bar none. I just love the smell of this one, period. I would love to get the AQUA CELESTIA FORTE to my arsenal as well one day, and I would love to make a comparison video one day. So it's a great idea, right? I love this fragrance, and this fragrance loves me back. That's why there's a lot of chemistry going on between us, and that's why it gets me compliments, period. It's all about chemistry, guys. It's love in the air right here. Yeah, I love you, baby. Summer is not over yet, but so far my most complimented this summer, this year, it's bar none, Atelier Cologne Bergamote Soleil. I just love this fragrance. Seriously guys. It is also my second most worn summer fragrance this year. Seriously. This is only 30 ml and that's how much I've used of it so far. This one is really strong on my skin, guys. It lasts on me 12 plus hours easily, and all I need is like a couple of squares and I'm good all day. I took this one to my New York trip last month, and seriously guys, this is the only fragrance that got me compliments on this trip in New York. I don't know what's wrong with New York people. They just don't give compliments. Yeah. It's very fresh, very zingy, but on a different level. This one smells great, guys. One of the best bergamotes that I ever smelled in my whole life. Go check this one out. For a summer-based fragrance and for the amount it lasts, on my skin personally, it's a great one. It's a steal. Try it out. So this is pretty much it, guys. Thank you guys again for watching and subscribing and doing all the good stuff. Please make this video 500 likes because you love me. Also, if you're not a subscriber already, please consider subscribing and click that subscribe button down below and that bell right next to it, just to be notified for all the future videos that I'm gonna do in the future. I'm gonna do lots of them, trust me. Please let me know in the comment section down below, what do you think of my list? What do you think of my most complimented summer fragrances so far this year? And because I'm curious, I would love to know what are the most complimented summer fragrances for you so far. Please let me know in the comment section down below because I would love to know. Don't forget to follow me on Instagram for the miniature reviews that I do there all the time. So go follow me there now. All links to these fragrances gonna be in the description down below. So go check them out if you're interested on buying any of these fragrances as well. And this is pretty much it, guys. This is another week with Note Sponge. I know sponge making smelling good. Always easy. Peace. That was a quickie dance for that was a quickie dance because it's like that was a quickie.